Harrison Ford's story is one of resilience, reinvention, and the quiet determination that turns setbacks into stepping stones. Born on July 13, 1942, in Chicago, Illinois, Ford was the son of Dorothy Neidleman, a former radio actress, and Christopher Ford, an advertising executive and part-time actor. His childhood unfolded in the leafy suburbs of Chicago, where he was raised in a comfortable, middle-class household. Despite his parents' creative backgrounds, Ford's early years were marked less by ambition and more by a struggle to fit in. He described himself as a shy, skinny kid, often on the receiving end of bullying, and while he was never a star student at Maine East High School in Park Ridge, Illinois, he found solace in extracurricular activities. The Boy Scouts became a formative experience, and he achieved the rank of Life Scout, a testament to his perseverance even then. Ford's first exposure to performance came through the school radio station, but acting was not yet a calling. After graduating in 1960, he enrolled at Ripon College in Wisconsin, majoring in philosophy. Academically, he floundered, but in his senior year, fate intervened. Seeking to overcome his shyness, he enrolled in a drama class. It was a decision made more out of necessity than passion, but it awakened something within him. A curiosity about the craft of acting and the transformative power of performance. Though he never graduated, leaving Ripon in 1964, this newfound interest propelled him westward to California, where he joined the Laguna Beach Playhouse and began his pursuit of an acting career. The early years in Hollywood were anything but glamorous. Signed to Columbia Pictures' new talent program at $50 a week, Ford landed a string of small, often uncredited roles in films such as Dead Heat on a Merry-Go-Round, 1966. The work was steady but uninspiring, and Ford soon found himself at Universal Studios, taking on minor parts in television shows like Gunsmoke and The Virginian. Frustration mounted as the roles failed to offer creative fulfillment or financial security. With a growing family to support, his wife, Mary Marquardt, and their two sons, Benjamin and Willard, Ford turned to carpentry, a skill he taught himself out of necessity. Carpentry proved to be both a lifeline and a source of pride. Ford became a highly skilled craftsman, building furniture for Hollywood writers like Joan Didion and even constructing sets for the rock band The Doors. This work provided the stability that acting could not, and Ford would later credit his carpentry for allowing him to be selective about the parts he accepted. It gave him confidence, a sense of agency, and a fallback that most aspiring actors lacked. Ford's fortunes began to change thanks to a serendipitous connection with director George Lucas. In 1973, he landed a small but memorable role as Bob Falfa in Lucas's American Graffiti, a performance that showcased his natural charisma and presence. Still, the breakthrough he sought remained elusive. Then, in a twist of fate, Ford was hired to build a door at Lucas's office during the casting process for a new science fiction film. Impressed by Ford's demeanor and delivery during a casual read-through with other actors, Lucas saw something special and cast him as Han Solo in Star Wars 1977. The release of Star Wars Episode IV, A New Hope, was a seismic event in popular culture, and Ford's portrayal of Han Solo, witty, cynical, yet ultimately loyal, struck a chord with audiences worldwide. His on-screen chemistry with Carrie Fisher and Mark Hamill, coupled with his improvisational flair, most famously his ad-libbed "I know" in response to Leia's "I love you," made Han Solo one of cinema's most beloved characters. Almost overnight, Ford was transformed from a struggling actor-carpenter into a global superstar, and Han Solo became the template for the reluctant hero archetype that would define much of Ford's career. Riding the wave of Star Wars success, Ford's next defining role came in 1981 with Steven Spielberg's Raiders of the Lost Ark. Conceived by Lucas and Spielberg, the character of Indiana Jones...
I absolutely adore Harrison Ford's iconic roles like Indiana Jones. and Han Solo are timeless and thrilling. His charisma and rugged charm make every performance unforgettable.
Jones, a whip-wielding, fedora-clad archaeologist adventurer, was tailored to Ford's rugged persona. His physical commitment to the role, including performing many of his own stunts and his ability to blend humor with heroism, made Indiana Jones an enduring icon. The franchise's subsequent installments, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, 1984, The Last Crusade, 1989, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, 2008, and Dial of Destiny, 2023, cemented Ford's status as one of Hollywood's most bankable and beloved leading men. The 1980s and 90s marked Ford's golden era, a period of remarkable versatility and critical acclaim. He reprised Han Solo in The Empire Strikes Back, 1980, and Return of the Jedi, 1983, but he also sought out roles that showcased his dramatic range. In Witness, 1985, Ford played a detective hiding among the Amish, a performance that earned him an Academy Award nomination. He followed this with introspective roles in The Mosquito Coast, 1986, and Regarding Henry, 1991, as well as action hero turns in The Fugitive, 1993, and Air Force One, 1997. His portrayal of Jack Ryan in Patriot Games, 1992, and Clear and Present Danger, 1994, demonstrated his ability to anchor cerebral thrillers with gravitas and authenticity. One of Ford's most influential collaborations was with director Ridley Scott in Blade Runner, 1982. As Rick Deckard, a weary, existential bounty hunter in a dystopian future, Ford delivered a performance that was initially underappreciated but grew into a cult classic over time. Decades later, he would reprise the role in Blade Runner 2049, 2017, bringing new depth and introspection to a character that had become a touchstone for science fiction fans. As the new millennium dawned, Ford remained a major draw, though he became more selective in his projects. He returned to the Star Wars universe in The Force Awakens, 2015, delivering a poignant performance that culminated in Han Solo's death, a moment that resonated deeply with fans. His final turn as Indiana Jones in Dial of Destiny, 2023, was both a farewell and a celebration of a character that had become inseparable from Ford's own legacy. Throughout his career, Ford has embraced a wide range of roles, from romantic comedies like Working Girl, 1988, to historical dramas such as 42, 2013, in which he played baseball executive branch Ricky. In recent years, he joined the Marvel Cinematic Universe as Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross in Captain America, Brave New World, 2025, proving his enduring relevance in contemporary pop culture. He has also ventured into television, taking on a recurring comedic role as Dr. Paul Rhodes in Shrinking, 2023 present, and starring in the Yellowstone prequel, 1923, 22 to 2023. Ford's personal life has been as eventful as his professional one. He married Mary Marquardt in 1964, but the marriage ended in 1979 amid rumors of an affair with his Star Wars co-star, Carrie Fisher. In 1983, he married screenwriter Melissa Matheson, with whom he had 2 children, Malcolm and Georgia. Their marriage lasted until 2004. Since 2010, Ford has been married to actress Callista Flockhart, with whom he began a relationship in 2002. Together, they adopted a son, Liam. A licensed pilot with a passion for aviation, Ford has made headlines for both his flying exploits and a few notable mishaps, including a 2015 plane crash in which he sustained serious injuries but survived. He owns a ranch in Jackson, Wyoming, where he enjoys the tranquility of nature and the satisfaction of hands-on work. An avid environmentalist, Ford has served as vice chair of Conservation International since 1991, lending his voice and influence to documentaries and conservation initiatives around the globe. Despite his fame, Ford is known for his no-nonsense demeanor and dry wit. He shuns social media and rarely discusses his private life, preferring to let his work speak for itself. Colleagues describe him as professional, reserved, and fiercely dedicated, a work ethic shaped by his early years as a carpenter. Ford has always been vocal about his distaste for overanalyzing his roles, once famously telling an interviewer, "It's just a job," when asked about Han Solo's motivations. The impact of Ford's career is reflected not only in the sheer number of iconic roles, but also in the staggering box office returns. His films have grossed over $9 billion worldwide, making him one of the highest-grossing actors in history. With an estimated net worth of $300 million, Ford's success is a testament to his enduring appeal and shrewd career choices. He has received numerous accolades, including a Golden Globe for Witness and the AFI Life Achievement Award in 2000. Ford's legacy is punctuated by a series of fun facts and anecdotes that further endear him to fans. He improvised many of his most memorable lines, including, "I know," in The Empire Strikes Back, and "It's not the years, honey, it's the mileage" in Raiders of the Lost Ark. He was 35 when he first played Han Solo, older than most leading men of the era. His carpentry skills even led to a cameo in Francis Ford Coppola's The Conversation, 1974, A Favor to a Friend. In recognition of his conservation work, a species of spider, Caliponia harrisonfordi, and an ant, Phaidole harrisonfordi, have been named after him. At 82, Harrison Ford remains a force in the entertainment world. His legacy as a cinematic icon secure. His journey from a bullied, uncertain youth to the embodiment of heroism and adventure is a testament to the power of perseverance, authenticity, and staying true to oneself. Ford's portrayals of Han Solo, Indiana Jones, and countless other characters have left an indelible mark on popular culture, inspiring generations of moviegoers.